Hi, boys and girls. Thank you for joining me for story time today. My name is Valerie, and I'm so happy you're here. Today, we are going to be hearing a story about a duck, and I just happen to have a couple of little ducky friends here with me today. These are my little ducks. Do you ever play with rubber duckies in the bathtub? This one's very tiny. So, we're going to hear a story about a little tiny duckling named Ping. This is the story about Ping. It's by Marjorie Flack, and the pictures are by Kurt Weiss. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young duck named Ping. Ping lived with his mother and his father and 2 sisters, 3 brothers, and 11 aunts, 7 uncles, and 42 cousins. Their home was a boat with 2 wise eyes on the Yangtze River. Each morning the sun rose from the east. Ping and his mother and his father and sisters and brothers and aunts and uncles and his 42 cousins all marched one by one down a little bridge to the shore of the Yangtze River. Do you see the 2 wise eyes on the boat that are there? The Yangtze River is in China, a long way from America. Maybe you live close to China. I don't know if I have any kids watching from other places. I'd love to know if you are. All day they would hunt for snails and little fishes and other pleasant things to eat. But in the evening, as the sun set in the west, la 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 lay, would call the master of the boat. Quickly Ping and his many family would come scurrying. Quickly they would march one by one up the little bridge and onto the wise-eyed boat which was their home on the Yangtze River. Ping was always careful, very, very careful, not to be last, because the last duck to cross over the bridge always got a little spank on the back. Wonder which one is Ping. I think it's this one here. That looks like Ping. He's not last, so that's good. But one afternoon, as the shadows grew long, Ping did not hear the call, because at that moment Ping was wrong side up, trying to catch a little fish. By the time Ping was right side up, his mother and his father and his aunts were already marching one by one up over the bridge. By the time Ping neared the shore, his uncles and his cousins were marching over. And by the time Ping reached the shore, the last of his 42 cousins had crossed the bridge. Ping knew he would be the very last duck if he crossed the bridge. Ping did not want to be spanked. I love these drawings. These drawings are done, it looks like in chalk, very lightly. If you have this book at home, I hope you'll read along with me and look at the pictures closer. So he hid. Ping hid behind the grasses, and as the dark came and the pale moon shone in the sky, Ping watched the wise-eyed boat slowly sail away down the Yangtze River. All night long, Ping slept near the grasses on the bank of the river with his head tucked under his wing. And when the sun rose up from the east, Ping found he was all alone on the Yangtze River. I bet that was scary. There was no father or mother, no sisters or brothers, no aunts or uncles, and no 42 cousins to go fishing with Ping. So Ping started out to find them, swimming down the yellow waters of the Yangtze River. As the sun rose higher in the sky, boats came, big boats and little boats, fishing boats and beggars' boats, houseboats and raft boats, and all these boats had eyes to see with, but nowhere could Ping see the wise-eyed boat which was his home. Look at all the boats, but he can't find his boat. Then came a boat full of strange, dark fishing birds. Ping saw them diving for fish for their master. As each bird brought a fish to his master, he would give it a little piece of fish for pay. Closer and closer swooped the fishing birds near Ping. Now Ping could see shining rings around their necks, rings of metal, made so tight the birds could never swallow the big fish they were catching. Swoop, splash, splash. The ringed birds were dashing here and there all about Ping, so down he ducked and swam under the yellow water of the Yangtze River. Can you see the yellow water in that picture? When Ping came up to the top of the water far away from the fishing birds, he found little crumbs floating, tender little rice cake crumbs which made a path to a houseboat. As Ping ate these crumbs, he came nearer and nearer to the houseboat. Then, splash! There in the water was a little boy with a barrel on his back, which was tied to a rope from the boat, just as all boat boys on the Yangtze River are tied to their boats. In the boy's hand was a rice cake. "Oh, wow!" cried the little boy, and up dashed Ping and snatched at the rice cake. Oh dear, what's he gonna do? Quickly the boy grabbed Ping and held him tight. "Quack, quack, 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 quack," cried Ping. "Oh, oh!" yelled the boy. Ping and the boy made such a splashing and such a noise that the boy's father came running, and the boy's mother came running, and the boy's sister and brother came running, and they all looked over the edge of the boat at Ping and the boy splashing in the water of the Yangtze River. Can you see? Why do you think he has the barrel on his back? The barrel will float, so it keeps him floating. Then the boy's father and mother pulled at the rope which was tied to the barrel on the boy's back. They pulled, and up came Ping and the boy onto the houseboat. Oh no, Ping is on a boat, but it's not his boat. These are strangers. "Ah, a duck dinner has come to us," said the boy's father. "I will cook him with rice at sunset tonight," said the boy's mother. "No, no, my nice duck is too beautiful to eat," cried the boy. They want to eat Ping. Poor Ping. He's got to be so scared. But down came a basket all over Ping, and he could see no more of the boy, or the boat, or the sky, or the beautiful yellow water of the Yangtze River. All day long, Ping could see only the thin lines of sun which shone through the cracks in the basket, and Ping was very sad. After a long while, Ping heard the sound of oars and felt the jerk, jerk, jerk of the boat as it was rowed down the Yangtze River. Soon the lines of sunshine which came through the cracks of the basket turned rose color, and Ping knew the sun was setting in the west. Ping heard footsteps coming near him. Oh no! The basket was quickly lifted, and the little boy's hands were holding Ping. Quickly, quietly, the boy dropped Ping over the side of the boat, and Ping slipped into the water, the beautiful yellow water of the Yangtze River. Then Ping heard this call. "La la 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 la!" Who do you think that is? Ping looked, and there near the bank of the river was the wise-eyed boat which was Ping's home. And Ping saw his mother and his father and his aunts all marching one by one up over the little bridge. Swiftly Ping turned and swam paddling toward the shore. Now Ping could see his uncles marching one by one. Paddle, paddle, Ping hurried toward the shore. Ping saw his cousins marching one by one. Paddle, paddle, Ping neared the shore, but as Ping reached the shore, the last of Ping's 42 cousins marched over the bridge, and Ping knew that he was late again. But up marched Ping, up over the little bridge, and spank came the spank on Ping's back. He gladly took the little spank, didn't he? Then at last Ping was back with his mother and his father, and 2 sisters and 3 brothers, and 11 aunts and 7 uncles and 42 cousins, home again on the wise-eyed boat on the Yangtze River. And there they all are. Can you see them all? And Ping is so happy to be with them. He went through quite an ordeal, didn't he? Being alone and scared at night, and then getting captured by the boy in the basket, and almost being cooked as a duck dinner, and then being set free. Oh, he was so happy to take that little spank so that he could be safe with his family again. It just goes to show us that it's really good to do what you're supposed to do, even though sometimes it's not pleasant. It's a lot better than what could happen to us, isn't it? I'm so glad Ping is okay. Thank you so much for joining me today for the story about Ping. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. So I hope to see you next time for story time.